How did you save someone's life without knowing it? This happened last year. It was around 11 p.m. and I had just come home from work. I live in a small apartment in a not-so-safe area, so I'm always a bit cautious. That night felt strange. As I was unlocking my door, I noticed a man standing at the end of the hallway. He wasn't doing anything, just standing there, but something about him made me nervous. I got inside, locked the door, and tried to shake it off. But then, only 5 minutes later, someone knocked really hard. I froze. It wasn't my neighbor, and I didn't have any friends who would show up uninvited. Then I heard a voice. Please, can you just let me in for a second? It was a woman, and she sounded out of breath like she was scared. I looked through the peephole, and there she was, maybe in her 20s, looking down the hall as if she was being followed. I know it was a bad idea, but I cracked the door open a little and asked what was going on. She whispered that a man had been following her since she got off the train, and she didn't know where else to go. That's when I realized it was the same man I had seen earlier. My heart was racing, but I let her in, locked the door, and turned off the lights. We sat in the dark, listening. After a few seconds, I heard slow footsteps outside, like someone was looking for something, but then nothing. She stayed for about 30 minutes, shaking on my couch. I gave her some water, but we didn't talk much. Eventually, she called a friend to pick her up. When she left, she just thanked me and disappeared. I never saw her again.